Well, the Army Corps of Engineers working on a mission for military construction at Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield.
And so many other things.
Yeah.
Joining us this morning to talk about that and other topics is District Commander Colonel Ed Kertis. Good morning.
Good morning. It's great to be back. How y'all doing?
Yeah, we're great, and we're so glad to have you here with us because you're a short timer for Savannah.
I am a short timer. I am a short timer. I'm in month 36. It's a 3-year tour, so my change of command is in a couple weeks. I've got some travel coming up, so this is about my last day at work.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for sharing it with us. And if you have to leave Savannah, where's the one place you'd want to go?
Well, I thought about retiring, but the Army asked me if I wouldn't mind going to Hawaii for 3 years. And so they twisted my arm, and I accepted. So I'll be working with the Corps of Engineers out there as well.
Well, but all your staff wants to go with you. Can we go too?
I may rob some people to go with me.
Well, I was going to say, at least they know who to call for a vacation. You know, hey, can we crash over there for a little bit?
I have already gotten those requests.
Have you?
I have gotten those requests. So, but it's been a wonderful time here. The Savannah community has been wonderful to my family and me. I was able to see up close and personal how really pro-military and patriotic the Savannah community is. For instance, my wife and I got to participate last November in the Weddings for Warriors. I don't know if you saw that in the news.
Yeah.
And it happened to be our 25th anniversary, and it was just a wonderful experience. We loved it.
Well, obviously, yeah, around this area, the love for the military is out there, but also with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. What have you really would say some of your highlights and some of the things in the mission that we're moving on here in the Savannah region while you've been around?
Well, for us in the Savannah district, we actually support 12 military installations all the way up to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and Fort Benning and Moody on the other side of the state. So we're pretty busy. Our military construction mission the last couple years has been in the billions of dollars. A big year for us used to be about 500 million. Just last year, we did about 440 at Fort Stewart and Hunter. This year, we're going to do almost 300 at Fort Stewart and Hunter. We work very closely with the Installation Management Command, who owns those installations, Colonel Milton, the commander there. And the fact that we've been able to pull it off and get all those projects done and get the facilities done for our soldiers has been probably the best satisfaction of all.
What about the community? I mean, we know that the Corps is here, but just as general members of the community, what is the Corps achieving for our area? It's great, but we accept it, and we just know that you're doing it.
Right. We have around 1,000 employees, and about half of those work actually in Savannah, in this area. So not only are they involved in regular community stuff, but if you remember on Earth Day, you had several of my employees in talking about those other things that we do. Our environmental protection mission, our mission to clean up formerly used defense sites, etc. Just today at work, we're having our Bring Your Sons and Daughters to Work Day so that family members can have their children and grandchildren in to see what we do. We in the Savannah District have been very, very active in getting out in our high schools. We've worked with Scott Alternative School twice. We've gone to Jenkins High School and had them in, and we try to teach them, expose them to science and engineering so that they can grow up and say, you know what, maybe that's something I want to do, because we've got to build the bench, so to speak, to interest kids in that.
Well, what about, you know, we've heard so much, too, about the deepening of the harbor.
Right.
What's the latest update on that for our area?
We are coming to closure on that report. It's been a long process. It's been kicked to the right, as we like to say, on the schedule a couple times. That's not unexpected, but it's never pleasant. So we'll be going up to D.C. in a couple weeks to give a briefing on the tentative plan, and then we'll be releasing the draft report for public review. We'll take the Georgia Ports Authority with us on that briefing, and hopefully by next April, we'll go final with our record of decision. My successor will be the one to enjoy that success as we get this thing done.
In the information that they provided us with, the stimulus fund provided several jobs for the Corps.
Right. We in Savannah District were not a huge recipient of stimulus funding, but we did get several $100 million. That may sound like a large amount of money to some folks, but when you compare it to our big construction program, it's a fraction. But we were able to execute all of those. They not only added some jobs to my office, but we literally provided hundreds of contractor jobs out there working to make improvements to our facilities.
Well, we are being told we are out of time, and we want to thank you for your time coming in here today.
Well, last but not least, I want to leave you with our district pin. I hope to see it on in the next segment.
Thank you.
So I appreciate
that. We'll make a promise to that.
And you guys have been very good to us over the years, and I appreciate it.
All right.
Well, we have enjoyed your visits here, and send us a postcard once in a while from Hawaii.
And we may be calling up, too, saying, hey, we're going to be in the area. Stopping by. Thank you
Ed
so much.
Kertis, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Well,